Hey Virgo, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do your weekend read. We have Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Temperance, okay? So Two of Swords, you're at some decision point where you might have, I'm not going to say illusions, but you might be leaning towards one thing or you want to believe something more than something else. But with the Ten of Cups, you don't really, I'm not going to say fall for it, but you don't really listen to the things that are not really for you. Like, you have that clarity. You kind of make the decision that, like, no, this is the way I need to go with the swords. Like, you're kind of a little logical about it, and that brings you that Ten of Cups fulfillment. And with the Temperance, I feel like you're able to actually share that then, because it sounds cheesy, but like, your cups are full because of what you're doing, which allows you to kind of open up for others. And like, you're kind of a beacon. I know that sounds really heavy, but you're some kind of, like, I hate to say guiding force, it sounds so cheesy, but there's something about you that is just like, people go, oh, Virgo, yeah, I should talk to them. They would understand. They would get this. There's just that kind of draw, because you've kind of done this dark night thinking thing and you've kind of come out the other side. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, that dark night thinking thing, there you go. You're like, I've been there. And then people are coming to you like, oh my gosh, like, you've been there too. You're like, do you see me sitting here by a river with swords? Like, come on. So that's too much, but it's Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. It's like, yeah, the time to kind of emerge again is happening for you. Because with this, it's the same dang cards. Okay. King of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords. The Four of Swords, it's like, and the Queen of Swords, and that guiding force thing, I just get this feeling like you're able to tell people, maybe you should work on this, maybe you should work on that, but at the same time, you're also like the rest stop along their journey. And I'm not saying that to make you be like, oh, I need to give, but it's like, you're the helper now. The Magician, the Empress. I just get that feeling that people see you like Virgo knows, Virgo can help. But at the same time, the Four of Swords and Queen of Swords, you might have to kind of pull back and take care of yourself, and have the boundaries. You could be like the most benevolent person, but you need a second, like, you can't just give. So, Two of Swords, what are you going through? Five of Cups, you could have done stuff differently, and like, you really have done some self-examination, out of any mistakes you've made, you're coming out with strength and justice. So any missteps that you have made is just like, the lessons that you're kind of, stopping somebody else from doing before, because you're like, I've been there, okay? And I feel like people can sense that off you. But like I said, you need to be able to have some boundaries. And if you need to rest, you need to rest. Because Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's just something about you that people are getting drawn to. But you don't need to get sucked in. People can be drawn to you because you have this broken mirror. It's kind of the Hanged Man energy where you've thought about stuff. The Garden with the fire. That's like social situations. Like moth to flame is what I'm hearing. Just make sure you're not attracting the broken people all the time. But yeah, here's the tree with the wine. So, you can kind of celebrate this longevity, this stability that you have, but at some time, you have the Rider. So you are going to be putting stuff out there. People are going to be coming towards you. There's a new beginning you're kicking off through this. And then here's the Bride. It's what you want. Like, there's more clarity. Whatever Five of Cups, Two of Swords situation, you're back on track again. It's like you're back in the game. People see it. People want to get close to it. But at the same time, you also need to be able to rest. Because you like the recognition. It feels good. But it's also, I'm going to put this out there. Do people not see sometimes how much you've put in? how much you've done, and you're like, oh, this wasn't like overnight. Like this, it's not like ta-da. And people, I'm gonna put this out there. People might get annoyed with you that you're like, they're like, what? It's not just like easy peasy. And you're like, no, no, no. This is a lot of 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords action. So buckle up, Buttercup. So Virgo, just keep being the light, but remember, just don't let anyone siphon off you too much. All right. That's what I have for the weekend, and I'll talk to you later.